Greetings to everyone from a new video. There will be absolutely no spoilers in the video. You can rest assured about that. For me, there was only one important question about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Was it worth waiting 4 years for this movie? I don't know about you, but I waited 4 years for the sequel because I loved the first movie so much. What's more, I was quite surprised that Sony is making the first movie. I've never seen a quality superhero movie made by Sony before, so I wondered, does anyone at Sony Studios still have a brain, or was this just a one-off situation with a lot of coincidental circumstances coming together? I knew I wasn't going to find out the answer until this movie. And after watching it, I realized that there are some really smart people inside Sony. You loved the movie so much that I'm willing to wait 8 more years, not 4. If the third movie is going to be on this level, we'll definitely go into much more detail in the spoiler video. But without spoilers, here's what the movie did well for me. First of all, the artwork of the first movie is really good, whether it's the fluidity of the drawings, whether it's the perfect comic book aesthetic of the lines, whether it's the variation of the drawing techniques used from scene to scene and how it fits the current theme of the scene, it's very good. In my opinion, the first movie of the series had the best drawings of any animated movie ever. Then the arcade series came out. I think that series raised the expectations. For a really long time I thought that no TV series or movie could have better drawings than this one. IT surprised me a lot in that respect. It used to be unusual for a TV series to have better artwork than a movie, but now I think the bar has been raised again. The artwork for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was the most aesthetically pleasing I've ever seen. If there is a better one, I haven't seen it. If anyone knows, please write in the comments. Of course, the drawings are not the only success of the movie. I think the biggest success of the movie after the drawings is undoubtedly the universe it establishes and the use of the concept of parallel universes to the fullest. Unlike Doctor Strange, which I think was one of the biggest flops of last year, this movie really managed to use the concept of the multiverse. Like in Doctor Strange, they didn't just say let's give the movie a name and make it cool. Since the movie has a parallel universe theme, they figured out how to make the best use of it. The movie introduces you to too many characters to count. However, this situation does not bother you while watching, because each important character has a unique story, and each unique story is successful enough to deserve its own solo movie. Honestly, I was quite surprised at this point, and then I felt joy on my face, and then I started to enjoy the movie. Maybe I'm going to raise your expectations about the movie, but be sure, if you don't have any extraordinary expectations, you will leave this movie happy. Think about it. This is the first time in a long time that even I have praised a movie this much. I'll tell you this, if you have the money to invest in a movie, definitely go and see it in the theater. Don't wait for it to come to Disney Plus. Definitely try to experience it in the theater. You have a negative note about the movie, but I'm not going to mention it in this video. I'll mention it in the spoiler video, but even that is not that big of a negative. It's like I would have done it differently, but I'm not against the way it was done. Normally I have more things I want to praise about the movie, but I'll save it for the spoiler video. Again, let me invite you to my spoiler video by saying go to the movie if you can. Goodbye. You are loved. You never know when we will meet again. Good day, good evening, and good night.